So good, so good, so good.
Give big, save big with Rack Friday deals at Nordstrom Rack. For a limited time, take an extra 40% off red tag clearance for a total savings up to 75% off. Save on gifts for everyone on your list from brands like Vince, Cole Haan, Sam Edelman, and more. All sales final and restrictions apply. The best stuff goes fast, so bring your gift list and your wish list to your nearest Nordstrom Rack today.
Toast the holidays in a new way and raise a glass of rum chata. A delicious creamy blend of horchata with rum. Enjoy it over ice or in your coffee. Rum chata, your holiday cocktails just got sweeter. Tap or click the banner for more. Drink responsibly. Caribbean rum with real dairy cream, natural and artificial flavors. Alcohol 13.75% by volume, 27.5 proof. Copyright 2025 Agave Logo Brands, Pewaukee, Wisconsin. All rights reserved.
I'm David Cooper. This is The Last Show, and right now in my studio, something special. We are here with our foreign correspondent, Tony Five, who's in New York with me. We're traveling to Toronto, Canada tomorrow, and we celebrated U.S. Thanksgiving. Tony, welcome to the show.
Happy post-Thanksgiving, David, my friend. Indeed, I am in a festive mood, and it was a wonderful night last night.
And can you tell me the real meaning of U.S. Thanksgiving with the pilgrims and the turkeys? Did we catch all that last night?
Pretty sure it has something to do with Indians, baseball, the 49ers, and Tom Brady.
That sounds right to me.
I'm really there. We didn't have turkey.
No.
We had prime rib. Is it what you call it? Prime beef?
Yeah, well, prime rib roast, prime rib beef roast. Turkey is not good. So people don't like it.
I like turkey. And if
How often do you make a roast turkey in your oven?
I would say I have a roast, probably like typical English meal is a roast every Sunday, right? Sunday roast.
But you're not roasting a whole turkey.
No, but you'll roast part of a turkey, maybe the breast or maybe like a slight joint of it. Mainly chicken, but like poultry is poultry. Chicken is chicken.
No, chicken is delicious and turkey is dry and hard to cook right.
I think though it's how you make it. But let's move away from
the age-old debate. We're really providing value to our listener out there, singular intended. Did you enjoy the meal? It was festive. It's a Friendsgiving. I'm Canadian, so I have no U.S. Thanksgiving traditions, and I just assemble weirdos. And
well, this, dear listener, is where it all goes skew-whiff.
Yeah.
It's incredible. So it is a Friendsgiving, and I fly over, and then there's another chap who flies over from Spain, but he has a partner here. The partner is a clown. There you go, my friends. So this is how it starts.
We were supposed to have two clowns this year. At the last minute, the other clown dropped out. Just saying. We only had one clown this year.
Yeah, we were clown deficient, I think they call it. A balloon-based clown, dear people, if that's a thing, and a stilt-based clown who was here. And then we had, who did we have? We had a 50-year-old black guy who kind of looks like me, who's a DJ.
Except he's American.
And we spoke to his mum, who is very similar age to my mum, which was great. We had people who brought food. We had stuffing that Miranda made, which was awesome.
Yes, my girlfriend makes stuffing every year. She's very protective about the stuffing.
You took the words out of my mouth. Very protective. I would never, ever suggest making my own stuffing. I think I made a mistake that year, and it took her maybe 6 or 7 months.
You did come many years ago and say, I want to make my own stuffing, and that was not allowed.
And then I stressed David out slightly.
You made a traditional, is that what you're about to say? You stressed me out. It's weird doing the show in person with you, side note. I'm so used to having you on a video call in England. What do you think?
It's fun. I love it because I'm like looking in front of you. Yeah, and I can respond to you.
I'm not sure what the right amount of eye contact is to make with you.
I'm not blinking.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm staring
right at me.
Right, and it's great.
Every year I'm a little bit stressed. This year I was less stressed, and instead of just embracing that, when anybody tried to throw a curveball into the plan, like my friend's like, oh, can you make me chicken instead of meat because of my cholesterol in my heart? And then you're like, can we at the last minute make Yorkshire puddings? Is that
Correct.
what you made?
Well,
I said yes to all these things. And keep in mind, I have one small oven and like 5 things to do in the oven. And so by saying yes, it's not just this easy thing. I got to like fix all the timings. Dinner was delayed by an hour, blah, blah, blah. But we did make traditional Yorkshire puddings. They were dense.
They were dense. They were good. I like, for people that don't know, David is very exacting and very specific. So like throwing anything out of the mix is difficult.
You make things out of a box that are pre-mixed.
Correct.
Okay.
My life's easy.
Yeah, but when you say let's make Yorkshire pudding and you don't provide the pre-made mix, in your mind, it's just this easy thing, but I got to make the batter. I got to let the batter rest. I got to like do all these things from scratch, which have you ever made Yorkshire pudding from scratch?
Well, yes. And if you'd let me do it, I would have done it. But it was kind of, it's like a 3-ingredient mix. It's a batter, like a pancake batter.
I only have a certain amount of prep bowls. I only have a certain amount of things that I need as I'm doing the day. So like, you can't just trash my kitchen on the morning of Thanksgiving. So that's why I was a control freak.
No, but I guess like for me, because you can make it in a cup. You don't really need it in anything else like bowls and everything like that. But no, it was kind of fun. We made enough for 12, but it was slightly dense because we put too much batter in the mix and the oil wasn't hot enough. But I think
you were in charge of the oil and the batter, my friend. The one thing you were in charge of.
That's true, but I
screwed
just
up. And then you're criticizing me for being exacting about timings and ingredients.
I just felt under a lot of pressure.
We're an old married couple.
We are. I was under a lot of pressure to be the oil.
You're not the one making 7 dishes for 12 people.
Well, then you can't criticize that it was mistaken because you put loads of pressure on me. You was like, the oil is hot enough. The oil is hot enough. It was burning in the oven, but it wasn't hot enough because it needed to be in there for a lot longer. Yeah, but it needs to be like really like atomic.
I took a temperature probe.
And what was the temperature probe?
It was 400 Fahrenheit, and the recipe that I was going off said it needed to be 350 or higher.
Then the only thing is that maybe we put too much oil in it.
So all of a sudden it's your fault again. There was no chicken stock.
Or whatever stock there was something that you took from the chicken pan, right?
I used chicken fat instead of canola oil.
That's the one. So maybe
Can we stop fighting about the Yorkshire puddings? They were fine.
Dear people, if you want the greatest debate ever, what was first, the chicken or the egg? It was whether Yorkshire puddings was cooked. But it's not a thing here, right? Yorkshire puddings are not really a thing.
I think you should tell people who are confused. First of all, they've probably tuned out because listening to an old married couple on the radio is boring. But second of all, to a Canadian listener, an American listener, what the heck is a Yorkshire pudding?
It's the traditional accompaniment, like a savory... you guys call it popping over or popovers?
A popover? Yeah, I don't know what that is, but everyone here seemed to know what that is.
Right, so it's like a baked batter that rises in the oven, and you have it traditionally with roast beef. So like, for example, roast chicken, you have with stuffing, turkey, cranberry sauce, and roast beef is Yorkshire pudding. And something called horseradish sauce, which I can't stand. It's really like potent.
Yeah, it's got that burn from horseradish.
Yeah, it's got a burn.
I like that.
You like that? So that's usually what you have traditionally. And like chicken, people have something called bread sauce, which I don't know whether it has bread sauce. But again, unless you're really into food, you've probably tuned out by now.
There's no one. We're playing to each other. Yeah,
it's just me and you. But and then it was kind of cool. And then you guys did karaoke in the evening. So post dinner,
you retired to. Can you even call this a guest room? My tiny office here to hide from us as we drunkenly. I mean, I don't drink, but the rest of everybody else was drunkenly doing karaoke. And we were passing around cat brushes as microphones. And I kept on screaming at my friend saying, "You're not singing right into the microphone. We can't hear you." So I made everyone have proper microphone technique with the cat brushes.
So yeah, they did that and it was fantastic. Like the meals were good. The dessert was good. So a guy brought in the banoffee pie.
A British dish,
which was pretty cool.
Tony,
I really enjoyed it.
How did it feel coming and doing a Friendsgiving? You've often talked about this being your dream.
It is. It was. I guess I did have a cool conversation with a guy. And we were talking about politics, which is really odd for me because I know nothing about American politics.
As a Canadian living in the U.S., I know like the one thing you don't talk about at the dinner table is politics. But I guess you did it. He was a foreigner, so maybe that made it okay. Tony Five, it is a pleasure having you here in New York. It is a joy. I am glad you came for Thanksgiving. And tomorrow we descend on Toronto, Canada, and we'll talk about that later next week.
The adventure continues, David, in Toronto, my friend.
Tony Five, our foreign correspondent, located here in NYC. Tomorrow in Canada, YC, maybe.
Yeah, David, can you put your pants on now?
Rinse takes your laundry and hand-delivers it to your door, expertly cleaned and folded. So you could take the time once spent folding and sorting and waiting to finally pursue a whole new version of you. Like Tea Time You. Or this Tea Time You. Or even this Tea Time You.
So did you hear about Dave?
Or even Tea Time You.
So update on Dave.
It's up to you. We'll take the laundry. Rinse. It's time to be great.